this episode of Razy TV, we're going to start looking at getting the car into some paint. As you saw from the last episode, we got the bumper and the primer. I still need to wet sand that one and sort out all the niggly bits, but keeping along the lines of that, I've got the grille, I've got the fogs, and over there I've got the mirror caps sat on the bench, and today we're going to get them into the metallic black from the Mini Cooper. I believe it's called Midnight Black. I wanted something with a bit metallic flake to it. Mark very kindly donated it to the channel, so thank you, Mark. And yeah, we're going to start looking at getting these bits into black, and I can hopefully show you, well, what's to come. So yeah, if you're not familiar with the Midnight, I believe it's Midnight Black. I could be wrong, you know, this paint was given to me by Mark, so at the moment it's a lot deeper than gloss black, but it is a metallic. So it's a damn good mix up before it even does anything. Let's see if I can show you guys roughly. I don't think you'll be able to pick up any flake as of yet. But I'm going to mix it in a ratio 2:1, and it's going to go in the spray gun. Essentially, off we go. I've been heating the room up over the last half an hour because for some strange reason winds decided to pick up and knock all the heat out of the air. Not ideal. Right, to give you guys an idea of what sort of colour it is, I've mixed it all up properly now. There's been a couple of minutes between takes, you know how it goes, the power of YouTube and all that. But hopefully now you can sort of see what we're talking about. Hopefully it's picking it up. But yeah, that's the sort of colour that we're talking about here. So yeah, shiny. By all means, I am very rusty, so this is certainly not a how-to video, okay?
Stay here, no, ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. The summer night, the summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We'll never need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause
From looking at that footage, you'll probably notice that it looks a bit bitty in places. That's because it hasn't had time to settle yet. And when the clear coat hits it, it should smooth it all out completely and then give you a nice shine and really bring the metallics out. As it stands, it's going to look a little bit rubbish, but it's always in the clear coat that metallics really come to life.
Someday we will look back and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause I
about half an hour now since the base coat's gone on. I've just tacked it off with tack rags, so there's no bits in it, and I'm about to mix the clear coat. If I'm being 100% honest with you, there is a couple little marks in this grille, in the Crew Sport grille. The fog lights are okay. Like anything, I am nowhere near a professional. So I'm not expecting 100% professional results, but I'm going to do my best. I can do no more than that. The mirror caps are alright so far, touch wood. I just thought, well, I had black paint in the gun and this table was free. Get them propped up, get them sprayed. And yeah, I'm going to mix the clear coat up now. If I'm being 100% honest, like I've already said, this is not my favourite part. I hate clear coating. If I'm going to get runs or reactions or something goes wrong, this is normally the time. Those fog lights were a pain to primer, a pain to get colour on. I'm dreading this bit. If I'm being 100% honest with you, absolutely dreading it. But there's nothing like starting with the fiddly bits first, eh? As you guys can see from this place, it's not a controlled environment. I'm expecting orange peel. I'm expecting reactions. But believe me when I say I've tried everything in my power to prevent this. I've used the right tack rags. I've used panel wipe. I've cleaned up everything best I possibly can. I'm using separate stirrers for separate items. And yeah, I can do no more than what I'm doing. This clear coat is a 2-to-1 with a 10 to 15% thinner. Well, that's what it states to use on the tin anyway. So I'm following the instructions. I can do no more than that. After that now, it's down to either machinery failing or human error, or dirt in the atmosphere hitting the paint. But like I say, I am expecting orange peel, so I'm just going to pray my flattening and polishing is up to scratch, literally.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane.
So, first real time spraying anything on the Fiesta. We knew that there was going to be ups and downs here. This fog light surround is nigh on spot on. You've seen the colour in the images, it never really does show up on camera. So this one here is nigh on spot on. I'm really happy with that one. Sadly, this one, there is a couple of sags in the clear coat. There's one in here, one in here. I've not taken it down, don't touch it or nothing like that. And I'm really happy with how this one's come out. It's orange peely in places, but nothing that flat back and polish can't sort out. It was to be expected. Like I've said, this is not a controlled environment. There's some bits that have randomly appeared on that one. God knows where they've come from. Hopefully they should flat back and polish out. Luckily Mark's a bit of a whiz when it comes to flat backing and polishing, so luckily I've got him to hand. But if you come over here with me, come with me. These mirror covers are nigh on, spot on. They are not going to need much in the way of flat backing and polishing. There's a few little bits that are appearing in it, but that's just fluff and dirt from the atmosphere. As I say, it's a bit windy outside, but I am thoroughly impressed with those. When it comes to clear coating, if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you guys who do it for a living or anything like that how to suck eggs, because I'm no professional. If you've got any tips for me, please leave them in the comments below. Everything is taken on board and appreciated. You want to, when you're clear coating, to be able to flat back and polish, you want to make sure everything looks wet. You know, that's as simple as that, really. I know that this one's orange peely, it is fresh out the gun. Those over there I'm really happy with. This here needs a bit of flat backing and polishing. This one here needs a lot of flat backing and polishing. And this one here needs a little bit. It's okay, but yeah, ideally you flat back and polish all your paint up. But before that happens, these now are going to sit here while I go back to work. So they're going to harden off slightly. When I get here on my next day off, I'll put them at the back of the room, out the way, for a good, it must be probably be at least a week before I even attempt it. Because I don't have an oven, which you'll notice spray booths, they bake everything and get it all nice and hot. I don't have that facility to hand in the winter, or when it's like stupidly cold, I'd fire that one up to take the chill out of the room. But I'm just going to leave it now to sit for about a week before I even attempt to flat back and polishing it. In the meantime, hopefully I'll be able to get some more into paint. I've got diffusers and spoilers and all sorts to do. I've just then got to work out what's going to be easier to polish off the car and what's going to be easier to polish on the car. But that's for me to decide, and we'll soon see how that goes. So anyway, guys, hopefully you like the black of choice that's been chosen for the Fiesta. I think it's a beautiful colour. I think it's going to set it apart from all the others, because it's not just your bog standard rattle can gloss black anymore. I'm really going to try and start going to town a bit more on this car. Well, you know the performance mods that I've got planned for future, those of you that have watched the videos to date. Thank you for watching today again, guys. I can't say it enough, 95% of you are not subscribed to my channel. Please consider subscribing. Yeah.